All right, it is September 9th. It's 4 o'clock. In just a couple hours, we will be heading to Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. We're at the campsite. We're ready to go. Here's hoping the investigation goes well. I hope we're ready. The phrase, "if these walls could talk," has a certain whimsical feel about it, and is commonly used to describe a building or a home that, if it could physically speak to us, would have interesting stories to tell and secrets to reveal. What happens though when the location in question is home to countless stories of abuse, neglect, torture, and even death? Like many others of its kind, the building we chose to investigate on this night is one where not a single room within the enormous structure is left untouched by this pain. Designed to hold 250 patients across the extensive system of wards and wings, at its peak this hospital was holding nearly 2,500, many of whom found themselves sleeping and eating in the hallways and corridors, or packed into tiny rooms with 7 or 8 other patients. The individuals who were locked inside these rooms and confined to these hallways were also subjected to the most barbaric of medical treatments, like bleedings and blisterings, electroshock therapy, insulin shock therapy, as well as the infamous lobotomy. The conditions many of these patients had to endure is horrific to learn about, which is why in this context, the phrase, "if these walls could talk," elicits not whimsy, but a sense of foreboding, and it's for this reason that I'm truly thankful that these walls can't. Tonight, join Grey Duck Paranormal as we investigate the infamous Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Before we had the opportunity to explore this massive building on our own, we were given a map showing the location of the gear room and what each floor and ward were known for. Then we were given a guided tour. I have recreated the map that we were provided, but no blueprints were available, so the exact room shapes and placements were estimated. So the floor plan is not 100% correct, but I do hope it provides enough context. Also listed on the map are some of the hotspots many paranormal groups tend to flock towards. I will provide relevant information for these areas as we go. To begin our investigation, Grady, Melissa, and Brandon started by making their way up to the 4th floor to Ward V, an area of the hospital originally designated for staff housing, before becoming a drug and alcohol detox area later in its life. This area is said to be very active, mainly because as the hospital continued to place the most violent patients on the upper floors, and as their organizational system broke down due to overcrowding, patients dealing with addiction were often forced to share spaces with those deemed most violent. We do know that violence happened up here, and that people lost their lives. Now Grady, Melissa, and Brandon hope to capture anything resembling a residual energy from this chaotic and disturbing period.
Oh, this was this the drug?
Oh yeah, detox.
Oh, but it was originally staff rooms, right? Because it had closets and stuff.
Yep.
Huh?
You heard that too?
I heard something right when you guys were, just before you turned around.
It was
That wasn't, did
like
you
a
say
growl.
something?
No, I did not say a word.
Are you kidding me?
No,
That's
when
what I heard before over there.
Too.
I heard, no. Plain as day. I thought that was you.
I did not say anything. I was trying to get this going. No words came out of my mouth.
Okay. Maybe.
What would?
Maybe. I guess that would make sense. It smelled like maybe, I don't know, a mixture of like sulfur and like mold and I don't know.
Yep. I heard that.
I just heard somebody talking.
So did I. heard that.
I just heard somebody talking.
So did I.
Were we all starting on the same floor, or were those two going?
No, they're going on to the Civil War wing.
Do you hear walking down there? Do you hear walking down there?
Heard something.
Anybody up here with us? Are you a patient here at the hospital?
Let's just sit.
Yeah,
While the group upstairs sat down in the hallway to listen for any more strange noises, Rachel and I began making our way towards the Civil War wing on the main floor. As we made our way through Ward 1, we started hearing music, and it was coming from somewhere inside. We continued down the hall, following the source of the music into Ward 4. We were being led towards Lily's room. The claims about Lily's room vary in their details. The stories all focus on a little girl who was either born inside the asylum or dropped off at the asylum after her parents were killed during the American Civil War. Her age and cause of death also vary depending on the source. Nowadays, she's most frequently seen and heard in Ward 4, where the music we were hearing was now coming from. And upon hearing this melody coming from inside of the ward we were now standing in, I began rolling on my camera.
Rolling.
So we're walking down this hallway, we're coming to the Civil War area to set this up. We just randomly we're hearing music. Like an old radio. It's starting and stopping. Is that Lily's room?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Is someone in here? We didn't mean to intrude.
we just want to talk. Can you do that again?
That's gotta be them.
from downstairs.
This was lighting up when we walked in the room, right?
Yeah. There's something out in the hallway. Yeah. There's something out in the hallway.
Ooh. That's spiked. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
But from the walkie-talkie, does it do that? Like the record does?
Oh, maybe. Oh, good call. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Good debunking.
Whoa, it's cold. Where do we go?
It's super cold out here now.
Do we...
Well, sorry. I'm very sorry. Sorry, I'm freaked out.
Do we go here?
Yeah, let's just keep going to do what we were doing. My cat knows exactly where it's going, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I just...
Oh. I just thought I heard somebody like shuffling across the floor. There's more noises coming.
Yeah. Let's go back. Maybe I'll set this up in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's that thing. It's that thing.
Is anybody up here?
was not a car.
Yeah, that was in the car.
The heck is that?
I feel like someone's watching us. I feel so amazing.
You hear that?
Yep.
You hear that?
Yep. What was that?
I'm going to turn the IR off just so you can see what it's doing.
Can I play with you?
You guys can come in here and say hi in the hallway here. What the hell?
That sounded like walking.
Yeah. Okay, close.
What?
What could be making all that noise? My gosh. Gotta be something.
What if we turn that off, turn the REM pod on and put it right here?
Alright, we're gonna turn this off. And we're leaving a new toy for you to play with.
This thing, all you've got to do is get close to it.
And you can get it to light up. Can you try it?
I'm gonna bring this over into the other area. Even though the original idea was to put a static camera and a recorder in the Civil War wing, given the strange activity we had already seen, we decided to leave a camera in Lily's room to watch the REM pod and see if anything else activated. I still wanted a recording device rolling in the Civil War wing, so we activated the camera in Lily's room and then made our way into the oldest part of the entire hospital.
Thank you for playing with us.
We'll be around.
We'll be back later.
This is it. Thought I heard something run up on us. Wait, this is...
This is the original ward,
Yeah.
and these were the 9 patients.
There's not really anything like moving at all or any reason for noise. It certainly is cooler down there. It feels pretty nice.
What was that?
What was that? It made me stop, like, I'm mid-stride.
Is this where we want to be? This is the Civil War?
I thought I heard somebody whispering. This is the Civil War.
That was me shuffling. Okay, there's a chair here. Okay, phone is going on a metal chair in the Civil War ring. We mean no disrespect.
It's 10:55 p.m.
10:55. Okay, let's go back this way. We're gonna head upstairs. We're gonna meet up with the others. It's you and me.
Heard that noise again.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm here. I don't usually hear things.
Yeah. You guys moving something down here? I think we hear you doing something. What is it? What are you guys up to?
I keep hearing voices.
Yeah. All around.
That sounded like a woman.
From where?
Behind us.
Does someone want to talk?
Okay, let's.
We need to check in with them and see where they're at.
Hey, where are you guys located right now?
We are on the 4th floor. If you are looking at the building from the front, we are all the way to the left.
We've had some crazy activity down on the main floor. Oh my god, the REM pod's going off.
Whoa.
Tell them we're coming down.
Okay, we'll make our way slowly down there.
That's good that you played with that. Can you do it again?
Stop.
Yep.
I swear if he doesn't walk through that door in like 3 seconds, I'm gonna freak out. What were you guys doing there? Were you shouting?
I mean, I was just talking like this, so. What was going on?
What'd you guys hear?
Yeah,
When we came down here, like immediately when we came down here, we heard like, it sounded like Griffin wasn't even rolling yet because we were going to set up his camera.
Yeah.
So we started hearing like, it sounded like an old timey radio or something,
Oh.
like music,
Okay.
but like recorded music.
Yeah.
And so I told him to start rolling on his camera and it stopped and then it started again. And as we were progressing down the hallway, it was one of the children's toys in Lily's room was lighting up.
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah. And so we stopped in there for a minute. We ended up setting the Phasm cam up in there. It was like this, I don't know, like ABC 1, 2, 3 toy.
Oh, okay.
And so we turned that off and we put the REM pod down. Said, hey, we brought you a new toy to play with. And we were gonna leave you some candy and some other toys. And we walked down to the Civil War end to set up Griffin's iPhone. Well, also, while we were setting it up, we heard like in the hallway outside the door.
Okay.
And we both jumped. Like we really thought I was gonna turn around and see Zach or something.
When we were on the tour coming out of there, I was the last one out, and it felt like there was somebody behind me. So
yeah, we were standing in the Civil War room, and it was like some kind of loud or something.
let's go put my Phasm cam down in there, and then
Do you have it with you?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
My heart was just a million miles. So then right now,
So yeah, finish up.
when we were walking back down this way, and we were probably like by that last set of doors right there, and I thought I heard like a woman's moan
voice, yeah.
or scream from this end.
We stopped to listen.
Yeah.
I radioed you guys to see where you were, and the REM pod went off right as I asked.
Was it from the radio?
Oh, that's a good question.
Let's go test it.
Well, test it from here.
Yeah, from right here.
Is that where you?
We were.
We were back here.
Video from over here?
Yeah, we were right back here.
Where is the REM pod?
It's
all the way down
all the way at the
there.
end of the hallway that
All the way
has.
down there. Okay.
I haven't done anything.
I haven't.
That's way more than I was doing, even while we tried to get in contact with you.
She said, do you think I wasn't doing that?
Or he?
Yep, this is the.
This is the toy that was going on.
Oh, okay.
That green thing?
That's weird.
Are you playing with the toys we left for you?
If you guys want to sit, Griff and I, we can go put my thing in the Civil War.
Yeah.
If you guys want to sit here for a minute.
Yeah, sure. You guys got anything up there?
Heard a lot of noise. Not sure where it came from. We thought Grady heard no, no, no. And Melissa and I heard something, but I didn't hear any words.
Right.
We've been hearing so much stuff down here.
We heard a few things upstairs. It wasn't like super crazy, but we definitely heard a few things, so.
Will you play with us?
There's a ball. If I roll it out to the middle, can you roll it back to me?
Maybe on this chair?
Sure. I can move my iPhone wherever you put it. Grady and I make our way to the Civil War wing, where my phone is alone recording audio. We place his camera on the far end of the room on a table, and then move my phone from the chair that it's currently sitting on across the room to the same table that Grady's camera's on. Although in hindsight, leaving the phone where it was, near the door that led to the rest of the Civil War wing, would have been better for coverage. Regardless, we then make our way back to Lily's room to rejoin the rest of the team.
Have you ever left West Virginia?
I'm not sure.
Welcome.
Can you do that again? If you want us to roll.
I don't think I've heard it do that. Trill like that?
That's excessive.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. You can make those sounds, huh?
I've never heard it do that before. Are you Lily?
You guys hear that?
No.
What'd you hear?
I heard it was a really super faint whisper. Almost like somebody whispered in my ear. I couldn't tell what it said, but
No.
Were you trying to tell my brother-in-law your name? My name's Rachel. It's nice to meet you.
What was that?
It wasn't you, Grady, was it?
I haven't made a single noise.
I've been watching Grady this whole time. What is that?
I don't know what living with thumb.
Yeah.
Do you remember what's up of us?
Does it sound like walking?
Possibly.
Almost like bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh, remember we were on the 4th floor, and there was a couple times where we heard like a deep rumble of sorts, almost like a door that was like heavy and was opened or something there.
We are on. This is ward 4, right? Lily's room.
Yep.
So right above us is the children's ward.
Where we were feeling weird earlier.
Yeah. Should we go up?
And
Yeah. I think I should.
Okay.
After hearing what sounds like walking or knocking coming from somewhere directly above us, we make our way up the nearby stairwell into Ward 5, the children's ward. A place where children who were abandoned by their families were often subjected to the very same treatments that their adult counterparts were experiencing.
wait. So I saw something peek out from behind that door.
What'd she say?
Saw somebody peeking out from the door back there.
Is there somebody in here? Yeah, I see it.
You're trying to communicate? Oh, back to normal again.
We haven't even gotten up to the 4th floor yet.
No, we haven't got to the 3rd floor.
We're gonna keep going, guys.
All right. Let's park it kind of right here in this hallway. While we were in Lily's room, we thought we heard knocking coming from the ward that we are now standing in. And now Rachel appears to be having some kind of interaction with the energy in this space. So Rachel and I make the decision to stay in the children's ward a little longer to see if there's anything else we can discover here, while the other three begin to explore the rest of the 2nd floor.
Anybody down here?
I can say that I'm kind of scared.
In here?
Yeah,
Like in the building, or you mean down here?
like right now.
Should we stay here?
I can.
Let's, yeah, if you got a weird feeling, let's stay here.
Feelings in.
Come out into the hallway so I can see you.
Can you make a noise? Tell us where you're hiding. It's really difficult for us to see you, so it would be helpful if you can make a noise.
You can hear us down there. Can you touch the REM pod? That's Grady in the background.
Was this where the stabbing was? Right here in this bathroom?
So, Is that where the bathroom is?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where that stabbing, the guy stabbing was in.
Yep.
Right now, Grady, Melissa, and Brandon are investigating the Ward 2 bathroom, which has become fairly well known for the gruesome murder associated with it. A young man allegedly took a knife from the cafeteria, then entered the second floor bathroom and stabbed another patient 17 times before fleeing. The victim attempted to get to the nurse's station outside the bathroom door and at one end of the hallway, but sadly passed away before help arrived. I did look for any reporting on this killing, but I couldn't find any newspaper reports or any other records of this happening. Given the state of the hospital before they closed, I can't say I'm surprised by the lack of records, but sadly I just couldn't verify this information. Tour guides and other paranormal teams have claimed to have come in contact with two spirits in this bathroom, one named John and one named Charlie.
Basement.
I guess the arts and crafts and things are in the basement, right?
Was that basement? Yeah, because we went downstairs, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could go downstairs. Is that where you want us to go, the basement? If you do, give us a sign.
This is the first time I think I've ever been in a building and really connected the really horrible things that happened here. Mm-hmm. And now to just have it silent like this.
Well, right, you think about what was going on in this building and how horrifically these people were treated.
Yeah.
And these poor kids.
If we want to keep using this thing, I'm gonna have to change the batteries.
Okay. Well, we have to go by the gear room to get downstairs, right?
Yeah.
While Rachel and I remain in the Ward 5 hallway, Grady, Melissa, and Brandon hear the word basement come out of one of their devices. So they make their way towards the center atrium, where they walk down the stairs and move through the gear room, walking towards Ward D, with their goal being the basement level of the arts and crafts lobotomy recovery area.
What do you guys around us think? Were you here when there was a school dance? Was that super weird? Did you hear a woman's voice?
Mm-hmm.
It's 11:49.
Was that them? Are you kidding me? Was that them? Are you kidding me?
As Rachel and I are quietly talking in the hallway, we hear what sounds like a door being forced closed somewhere very close to where we're currently sitting. The mic doesn't fully capture just how loud this was in person, as my camera is pointed directly at Rachel, and the noise is coming directly from my left and somewhere down the hall. At the time, we figured maybe the group of three had come back to check in on us, but after reviewing the footage, at the point we hear this noise, Grady, Melissa, and Brandon are, unbeknownst to us, clear on the other side of the hospital, passing through Ward D on the first floor, soon to enter the stairwell leading to the basement. The following clip is taken directly from Grady's camera, at this point being operated by Brandon, and I will mark the exact moment the noise occurred, verifying that, in this case, it was not one of our team members making it.
Okay, it smells a bit like sewer over here.
Was it this door?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is where they let you down here. So this wing here is when they started doing like the art therapy for the patients. As you can see, they painted the murals on the walls here. Well, should we sit for a minute and see what happens?
Sure.
Where did they go? They went through here.
We went to the crop change over.
It couldn't have been them.
There's no way. Are you guys in this hallway? It was absolutely terrifying. I don't remember what we were talking about before that happened. I think we were just doing the thing.
Yeah.
We were supposed to talk, but it sounded like the only thing that I can think of is like a door clicking shut.
The only door that I would think that would have caused that would have been the door.
The stairway door?
The stairway door?
Do you think it's possible that we left it like slightly
It's possible.
and it just like clicked back into place? It definitely has play.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where it goes, if it's directly to the outside. I'm like fucking afraid to look through the window.
Yeah. Sounds like it goes outside. Just from the crickets and stuff.
But like the wind couldn't push it that hard, could it?
That was a lot of force. Something made that noise.
Bird flew into it.
Yeah, maybe. I've never heard anything quite like that before.
No, I haven't either.
I've never heard anything quite like that before.
No, I haven't either.
Alright. So, possibilities are stairway, door, and door that led outside.
Is this the center section?
Okay, so we were pretty far away from those guys.
Was that close? Like just like that?
That's it?
No, there's no way it was that.
No. It was so close.
Ward B, this is female admissions and then male admissions. So these were like the doctor's rooms?
Yeah. The doctors and their families would stay here. Dang. Yeah.
They've really done an excellent job restoring this place.
Yep.
It's pretty gorgeous.
Okay, what is this?
It says female admissions. And this is kind of where they brought you. They would wait for a doctor to see you. And then they would dole you out to the rest of the hospital or what was appropriate.
Sometimes that process would take about a year.
So you said 3 months to a year?
As you can see, these dark spots on the IR, these are patches. There were metal hooks. Maybe we'll get footage of the ones that are still intact in the other part of the hospital. Here, in each of these spots. And Rachel is demonstrating what it was for. These people were chained up to the walls, and one would be around their waist and connected to the wall here. They would be in here for I don't know how many.
For as long as the staff felt it was necessary. So they use this instead of like a padded room. Essentially, this is where they put people in isolation. They would chain you to the walls and leave you alone. Can you even fucking imagine
No.
the terror?
No, I can't.
You also mentioned on the tour that these admission rooms, because in the height of the use of this facility, we're meant to house one person at a time, maybe two. And eventually, when this place was so overcrowded, they would have 7 or 8 people in a room together. Is this male admissions?
Yeah.
So imagine these little rooms.
This is 8 by 8, I believe you said.
Maybe 8 by 10.
Yeah, maybe 8 by 10.
7 or 8 other people for 3 months to a year, waiting for everybody to be evaluated. You've got people who...
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
It was literally right as I like breathed in. I heard something.
You've got people who... You've got people who...
Unsure of what made the noise we just heard, we checked out the rest of the admissions wards, but we didn't hear or see anything of interest. We realized we also had no idea where the others were at this point, so we took this opportunity to head upstairs, thinking they may be on the 3rd floor in the violent males ward. So we started making our way up to Dean's room.
Anybody down here? Let's just sit for a few.
I didn't see this many people.
Yeah. Creepy as hell.
Come in peace. It's with us.
So... There's mannequins in here too, so just so you know.
Yep, that's right. There's one in here. Yep, there he is.
This is Ward F. So this is violent males.
Oh, good. This is the ward where all the violent males were held. These are where the intact hooks are. Fully expecting to come across Grady in one of these here.
Yeah.
This is Dean's room.
In this section, Rachel and I explained who Dean was and what happened to him, but we got a few details incorrect while we were shooting this on site, so I wanted to provide the corrected information here. Dean was a 49-year-old man who was mute and had an intellectual disability, resulting in him often being described simply as childlike. Dean was put into this ward, and in this room specifically, because he was also prone to violent physical outbursts. So to protect the other patients, staff put him here, in the room we are currently sitting in. Unfortunately, also inside this room were 25-year-old David Mason and 30-year-old James Woods. These two men were already known to be extremely violent, and would end up enacting one of the most violent and horrific sequences of torture in the history of this building. One evening, the two men decided to ambush Dean. They took turns beating him mercilessly, and then, using a bedsheet, they hung him by his neck from the overhead pipes until he lost consciousness, at which point they would actually lower him back down onto the floor, allowing him to wake back up, where they would continue to beat him, and they would simply repeat this pattern of abuse. This cycle of torture, the hangings and beatings, would continue over and over and over until they were too physically tired to lift him anymore, at which point, according to several sources, they placed his head under a metal bedpost, climbed on top of that bed, and jumped. In September of 1987, Dean's life ended at the hands of two of Weston State Hospital's most violent criminals. Some believe Dean's spirit can be felt in this room and the surrounding hallways to this day. As for the two men, they were arrested but were deemed unfit for trial. David Mason would spend another few years here before being transferred to a more secure psychiatric hospital, but only after killing another patient, and after this hospital was forced to close. David Mason would live out the rest of his life inside the walls of the other facility, passing away in 2012. Information on both David Mason and James Woods is difficult to find, so unfortunately, I don't have anything else here to add to provide closure. But some people do believe they come in contact with David Mason's spirit here as well.
All right, well, thank you for
letting us be here.
Yeah, thanks for letting us be here. We'll be around, so feel free to come talk to us.
Oh man.
Stairs.
Yeah.
You certainly didn't deserve to even be put in here. Sounds like you needed somewhere else to be properly cared for. I see people have left you a lot of gifts, coloring books.
Where would you like to color? There's a lot of puppies in here. Did you like puppies? I like that fat giraffe. I feel like I need to take a break.
Yeah,
That was really scary what happened.
it's been nonstop.
And it's just been constant. And I feel like I'm like emotionally worn, drained.
Yeah.
Do you want to walk in on them and know what we're doing?
Hey guys, Rachel and I are gonna head down to the gear room, take a quick break, and figure out what we're doing next.
Okay, we'll make our way there right now.
After spending about 20 minutes in Dean's room, Rachel and I begin our journey back to the gear room from the 3rd floor, Ward F, for a much-needed break. Grady, Melissa, and Brandon leave the arts and crafts wing after not capturing any odd noises or visual evidence. In fact, these three would go on to say that the basement was quiet and felt rather peaceful. They joined us in the gear room to get an update on what we heard on the 2nd floor. Then we decided to split back up into 2 teams once more. This time, Rachel decides to stay in the break room while Grady and I make our way back to the children's ward to see if we can experience anything else there, and Brandon and Melissa go to the 3rd floor to visit Dean's room for themselves.
We'll do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
All right, one more, right?
One more?
3, yes sir.
All right. Which way?
We're going this way, Melissa.
Go this way?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Oh, we have to go down, don't we?
Yeah.
I have to look at my phone. Oh, this is the...
Electroshock.
Down, like downstairs?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, they're up on third. Alright.
So we tested this door. We didn't think that was it. We tested the door at the end of the hallway there on the left,
Yeah,
because it goes outside.
I just heard a voice.
Where?
It was like either in this room or this room. I'm not sure which one. Okay, well I've started this recorder minutes ago, but I'm going to start it now.
Okay.
It is 12:56 a.m. Trans-Allegheny. Putting the recorder in Emily's room. Setting it on a chair here. Emily, if you're here, you can come say hi to us at this device here. Please let us know that you're in here, Emily, because a lot of people have heard you. So we just want to say hi and hope you're doing okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? So we just want to say hi and hope you're doing okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? So we just want to say hi and hope you're doing okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? You sound like a girl's voice.
Yep.
Deep breath. We got this. What's going on here?
Yeah.
It's okay, you can come in and talk to us. I'm not gonna hurt you, we're just here to visit.
Anyone down here? Taking some pictures. If you want to be in a picture, come stand in the hallway.
Anything you want to tell us? You know, it must have been hard in here for you, being tortured like that. If you need some energy to speak to us, you can take some of my energy.
Foolish.
Do you think that's foolish? Well, I'm not asking you to take all of it or embody me, but you can have a little bit.
You know, it's really weird that we can take photos with our phones now.
Yeah. This is weird. I suppose it's a really weird concept that I have a phone here in my hand. I'm sure you guys see a lot of it, though. I mean, you get enough people coming through here, so.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna leave now. We're gonna go explore the rest of the building.
Thank you for allowing us to sit here for a while.
Well, it's nice to talk to you, whoever you are.
After spending just under 20 minutes in both the children's ward and in Dean's room, the team met back up and decided to try isolation. Basically, sending two of our members to opposite ends of the hospital, but this time they're completely alone. Melissa takes on the children's ward, where we have now had a few small but impactful interactions, and Grady is sent to Ward F, just a couple doors down from Dean's room on the 3rd floor, which so far we haven't had any luck in that area, but the thought was that Grady being alone there may give us something to work with. However, during the next 30 minutes, nothing is experienced on site or captured and uncovered in the evidence review. So from here, we all head down to the sub-basement level of the arts and crafts wing to the lobotomy recovery area to see if maybe a spirit box can help energize the atmosphere and give us some results.
You coming in?
you down here with us? Keep looking out that door.
Yeah, I do too.
Come on. Or go on, or...
How long have you been locked up? This place is closed, you can go, you don't have to stay here.
I think I keep seeing something on his door.
Yeah.
Are you over there on that side of the room? You can come over here.
Were you treated fairly?
It's like I'm hearing a little bit coming through, but
Yeah. Hard to make out though.
yeah.
I thought it said
Oh. Yeah, that fits in there. I couldn't tell what it was, but that makes sense.
we're coming in.
Yeah. You can feel safe here with us. We're not gonna report you to the doctors or anything like that.
Sound like I said killed.
Killed?
Yeah.
Were you killed here?
What was that? What was that?
In the spare box? What? Whoa. Whoa. That was loud. You still hear it? The heck was that?
I'm not sure. Heard like there's somebody cry coming from back here.
Okay.
There was a couple other noises that I just don't know. And my first thought was maybe there's an animal back here.
Alright.
It's hard to say where the two noises I heard came from. Perhaps there was something outside. The wall that Grady and Rachel are leaning on is an exterior wall with windows. It could have even been the old metal heating units beneath those windows, but they didn't make any noise when Rachel or Grady initially leaned against them, and both of them have also been shifting their weight and moving around for the 30 minutes leading up to this moment, but we didn't hear anything quite like this up until now. So while it is possible it's either of those things, I can't really say for certain. As Grady and I check out the smaller rooms behind me, where we think the noise may have come from, we hear something happening in the room we just left, and it appears Rachel and Brandon saw a shadow figure standing in the main doorway.
Because I saw the light come this way, and then there was almost like a shadow.
Where was it?
Like in the door, like halfway in the door. So I thought it was the flashlight from you guys.
Grady was checking all the rooms. The only light that was on me would have been from this.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a bright enough.
No, my flashlight was sitting here the whole time actually.
Oh, what the hell?
Face your flashlight this right there. No.
Nope.
It was like just a square of light, and I just thought it was the light shining through the doorway.
Me too. But then I saw like half a shadow.
Well, right, actually, when I watch it back, I'll see if I have those a little bit. Yeah, that's weird.
Following this moment, we decided to leave this room to explore the rest of the basement, hitting each area one by one. We moved slowly through each section of this ward, taking our time in every room. But unfortunately, there was nothing else for us in the basement, and it was now getting close to the end of our investigation. We decided to try one more spirit box session with our last 30 minutes inside this building. This time, we would use the Estes method. This method involves one person, this time being Grady, plugging headphones into the spirit box with the goal of calling out words as he is hearing them, while the rest of us ask questions and attempt to make contact with whatever might be around us. Unfortunately, after 30 minutes of asking questions and attempting to make that contact, almost nothing came through, and of the couple words that did, none of it was relevant to us, the location, or anything we were asking. Clearly, whatever we had felt in the other parts of the hospital were no longer with us here, and sadly, we were now out of time and absolutely exhausted, both physically and mentally. We made our way back to the gear room, we packed our things, loaded into the truck, and we left. As we drove away from this building, I think we all felt a little bit of relief. We left feeling accomplished, like we had tackled our fears and came out on top. We left feeling like this was one of the most intense experiences we had had as a team up to that point. It's really difficult to explain how the atmosphere feels in a location like this, especially once the lights go out. The darkness feels crushing. The feeling of being watched and followed is ever present. It's almost like whatever is there is trying to figure you out, while you are there trying to figure things out yourself. This investigation stuck with us for a long time, and to this day, I think about our night inside this building quite a lot. In that sense, I think this investigation was a success. We went to experience what this building was all about, to feel the energy, to learn about the history, learn about the patients, staff, doctors, and their treatments. Once you get here, though, this building becomes something else entirely. Despite the heavy atmosphere and the levels of fear you have to overcome to venture out into the dark on your own, there is a feeling that spending a night here alone is absolutely nothing in comparison to what I'm sure it was like to spend a night here when the building was full. I truly cannot comprehend what it must have been like to be here when this building was in operation. I can only hope that the thousands of souls that have passed through this location have found peace in the end, and if they do still reside here, I hope that the treatments that were used in their time on them have ended, and that they suffer no more. I want to thank the ownership, staff, and everyone involved in the maintenance and upkeep of this location. Thank you for allowing us to visit. We mean nothing but respect for the building and whatever resides within its walls. I will never forget my time within this building, and I do hope to return again someday soon. Until next time, thanks for watching.
This wakefulness
Leaving
period.
Trans-Allegheny.